Tony D and Little Joan, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on The Summoning of Baby Blue, a horror movie based on a weird game that I found on the internet. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 18. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Apparently, the origin of this game, or this ghost or folklore, has its roots in Indiana. I found it on some website. Seemed legit enough that at least the person who ran the website believed it. I looked at this trailer first and I thought, I never heard of this. But apparently it was a thing in Indiana. So, not sure what police department that is. But apparently what you do is you pretend to cradle a baby while chanting Baby Blue, Blue Baby, or something like that. You do it 13 times, and then you have to, you feel the weight of the baby, and you have to drop it in the toilet and flush it and get out of the bathroom. And if you do that correctly, you've won the game. If you do it wrong, apparently you die. So I don't know why anybody would play this game. Written by Camilo Zafora, directed by Sergio Gonzalez, and Brandon Pisoric, and Felipe Vargas, and Corey Benson Powers, and Brian Sapanzik. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 directors on this movie? Is this a short story movie? It might be. That might explain why there's so many different monsters in this. This guy doesn't appear to have anything to do with Baby Blue. This seems to be a different monster. That seems to be a different thing. I'm not sure what's going on here. Perhaps this is a anthology movie. I'm gonna guess, because of the credit names, it might be. Oh, that's better. It's probably someplace. I don't know. Some of these a few of these names look Greek, but that's the actors. They throw actors in anywhere, but a lot of them seem to have like a Spanish flair. So I'm going to guess somewhere in South America, maybe. Possibly Philippines, Indonesia, that area. Yeah, I'm not sure. But it looks incoherent. But I thought it was one movie. I think it's 5 now, I'm guessing, with Baby Blue being one of them. Maybe Baby Blue is the folktale that hooks them all together. Why would you name it after one and not indicate the anthology? You know, like you call it something like Stories of Terror or something like that. Then you know you're getting multiple stories, which is, I think, appealing, right? I think that's appealing to horror fans. You're not just getting one monster, you're getting 5. And a lot of times horror movies, you know, the lag in the middle, you'll get all this exposition about the characters nobody cares about. Short and punchy horror movies, it gets right to the point, right? It gets right to the thing, and the person's killed or turns into a monster or whatever, and then boom, you're on to the next thing. You could also kill characters off a lot easier because you're not as invested in the short stories, and then it's kind of more fun. This is perfect for Halloween. Not so. I couldn't find it on the IMDb, so I'm not sure why it's being rolled out this way. But if it gets out for Halloween, good. Would I watch it? Probably. If it's a 5-story kind of deal. If it's one story, I can't tell you what it's about. I really can't. There's like too many elements. This doesn't look like it has anything to do with the Baby Blue story, but the Baby Blue story is a thing. It is a folktale in Indiana, apparently. You play the game or you die. So good luck with that. So yeah, I would check it out on streaming. Why not? But I think this trailer, well, I don't know if the trailer's a fail because it does look interesting. I think the title of the movie's a fail. It has to indicate, if you have an anthology movie, I think you have to indicate it's some kind of anthology. You have to call it something, you know. Creep Show, that was an indication of some kind of show. Tales from the Crypt. I mean, The Summoning of Baby Blue, it's too clunky anyway. You need something to indicate the anthology. Or you need to have, God forbid, you have a voiceover. Experience 5 tales of terror from 5 amazing directors and their cast. Like something like that. And then I'm like, okay, I'm willing to experience 5 different tales of terror. But this, I'm confused. Is it one story? It could be. It could be one giant story with a lot of characters who die and a lot of monsters. I don't think it is, but it could be. Why make it unclear? Movie makers, why? It's possible, there was a voiceover and this is the American version of it. There's a real aversion to voiceovers in current cinema. They just kind of hate them. And not for nothing, they've screwed them up enough times that sometimes the voiceover goes really badly. But in this case, if this is a foreign film being translated to an American audience, you need to put a little effort in here. Even if you just put it up on the screen, 5 Tales of Terror. Then okay, I know what I'm getting into. It's not giving away the story. But if I sit down to watch this, and then, I'm watching a story, and then 15 minutes into it, it ends, then I'm going to be like, oh, this is an anthology? Who are these characters? Why are you hiding that? It doesn't get you anything to hide that. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. I finally gotten some sleep, so we're going to catch up on all the videos today. I got a lot to do. I know I kind of dropped the ball this weekend, but in my defense, I was up very early, and I did sell a lot of books, though. It was quite a weekend. Thanks to all who came out. The New Jersey Folk Festival and the Bridget and Peach Fest, which was pretty spectacular as well. What's coming up? Well, Wednesday I'm going to be at, wait for it, the Thirsty Piney. Yes, the Thirsty Piney is in Lenoka Harbor, and it's a brewery, a liquor store, and a bar. So what could be better? And it's in Lenoka Harbor, very fancy harbor area. I think it's in the middle of between LBI and the regular Jersey Shore, like Ocean City, that area. So come on out to the Thirsty Piney on Wednesday. That's going to be Wednesday at 7. And I will be telling my story on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.